Yeah, we should be good to go live. We'll bring it up on YouTube. Hello and welcome anyone that's watching this as a video on YouTube. Last stream was a bit too long, but this one will only be a short stream. I've got to be in bed by 12, so it's currently 9:30. So definitely will be a 2-hour stream tops. So otherwise, everything should be good. I'm just going to go through as I always do and go through and edit the progress of the YouTube video right now before we start the stream, just because it's easier to do it now before I forget. Hopefully everyone had a lovely day or night wherever you're from, and hopefully this stream will help you get through until the next time. We're just entering our tags now. Making sure that everything is good. What do we got? Gallop Racer, Basic Blue, Horse Racing Gamer, Horse Racing Games. Yeah, that should be perfect. And that should be awesome. So we'll just save that all now. And we should be good to go. Run that chase for the King of Kings, so hopefully we can get it. We're not going to stream for too long. I was playing some Valorant. I was just going to play some Valorant tonight, but I got a bit over it. I got some bad teammates and they're just through, so I don't want to de-rank. So here we are. I'll just let everyone know in the Discord that I'm live. Just having a look at everyone's photos in the chat. Here we go. Not bad. And there we go. So we should be good to go. We haven't really got a heap of progress yet, but we did lose a Regal Rarity as well, which is a Rebirth and Wild Weapon. We let that horse go. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Got up to 82 speed, but that's really it. Let's have a look at who we got. You're good to go. You're having a break. Your dirt rating's way too low. Hazel Fox, you're already booked for the platinum. Shady's in for the diamond. You're in for the sprint. Big Show, 8 to 10. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna put you in the Tokyo Derby. Why not? Fingers crossed that's a good decision. Shark Bait. You're a dirt horse as well, so we can get you in some double S ranked races for you. As for you, you can run on the turf and the dirt as well. I think we should be right. And then all of our 2-year-olds you have to go through and sort. It's going to be great. Right. We'll do these first couple of races and hopefully we get a good result. But welcome in. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. It's only going to be a short stream, maximum of 2 hours, just so that way I can get to bed. Because last night was way too late for me. Dark Knight here, the favourite. Which is interesting because I think Regal Rarity's in this field and he's nowhere near favourite. It's interesting. It just shows how much like a difference it is. Good barrier draw here for Dark Knight, water on the track. Definitely what we prefer. Rightio. Let's see, who's leading? Regal is going to lead here. Funnily enough. I hate when we're so far back in the field and we can't get a good position because then we're going to get... Elite, welcome in. Comments arise. What do you mean by that? Right, welcome in. Hopefully you enjoy the stream as you couldn't make the last one. But we are on that chase for King of Kings. That's the goal for this stream, is to finish out this year. We're only going to stream to the end of the year. And then we're going to try and retire some horses, but here we go, and we're on that chase. Let's see if Dark Knight can get up and beat the old Regal Rarity. Welcome in, Marie. You're surprised you're the first one here? You must be on your weekend break. Look at that. Even when we're not racing on him, he guesses. We're going to win this race with Dark Knight. We were the favourite, but I'm not quite sure as to why Regal Rarity is as bad as he is. I know he like Rebirth was bad, but it just proves that we were right to get rid of him. Like, look at that. He had an easy run and still ran 7th. And we didn't have a perfect run either, so that's really, really exciting to see. But welcome in, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. It's only going to be a short one. I know I've said that a few times, but I'm alright. I'm worried about this horse. I feel like I'm going to lose this horse if I don't win, but we'll see. You've been playing as well tonight. Sure, you'll probably figured by the million pics I posted in the Discord like a nerd. No, I enjoyed them. They're great. Hopefully Accessory turns out to be a superstar for you. I'm going to try something a little bit different. Like, we haven't led by a fair distance, so maybe that's it. That's all, like, last thing I can think of. Like, is a... Now the horse is wild. Like, I don't get it. You're a front runner. Well, remember when I said I was going to stream at 6 PM or I did it at 9? That's fair enough. What is wrong with this horse? It's a front runner game. Are you... We're going to lose this horse and it's going to turn into a superstar, but we can't do anything about it because the game is glitched. Like, I'm so annoyed. $157k. Sheesh. But yeah, like, this horse is going to do my head in. I can't work her out, and then, like, we should be winning these races and we're getting punished. We're all gas here, and there's literally nothing we can do about it. Like, here comes the field already. We got a fair gap in the field, but it's already too late, I think. I think we've already done the damage. Yeah. No, but like, even when she leads comfortably, remember how we got her out in front by like 5 or 6 lengths on debut? Like, it's giving us an A and stuff, but she's literally not a front runner. The game literally won't allow her to be a front runner. Did we lose her? I can't even remember what horse it was. I think we lost her. I think we just lost the horse, guys. Silver Hedgehog, we did. Yep. What do we restart? Oh, we're just gonna restart. Like, we've only done 2 races, so we're just gonna restart that. But I don't know. Do we just try and keep racing her until we figure her out? Because I don't want to lose. I mean, obvious Gourmet's only foal, but this horse is frustrating me. Stats are not what it should be. I like being the favourite. You would think Gate Rocket and Dominator. Maybe her second. No, it's not. She's purely a front runner. See, pure front runner. But the second you get her out of the gate and you do any amount of work with her, she goes straight into the yellow. Like, watch her gauge. When we race her in this next start, watch her gauge. Keep in mind though, if we lose this race, we lose her, so we're going to have to probably restart this a few times to keep her. I used to do that where they end up pulling away. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just purely confused. We might have to do what you say, Marie, and just keep booking her further and further back. It just makes no sense how the game does it. Because her parents were both front runners. So obviously we knew that it was going to be a front runner. But I'm just annoyed, if anything, because we literally can't do anything about it. Do we run the horse in last and see if that works? What we can also do is, if we can get through this start, yeah. And now we're going to lose this race because of this game. I can't control him either. There's no gap there. Of course it's not. Right, let's just see. Play mod, favourite, win or place, Gate Rocket Dominator.
It's a beautiful night for racing. The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was a great start.
I'm not even going to touch her. I'm not even going to touch her. There is no point. We're just going to take her to the fence and not touch her. She goes mad, she goes mad. There's nothing we can do about it. How do we get a 7 there? She still lost some stamina. Or he. I don't even know if it's a he or a she anymore.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Yeah, didn't get the second one though. And we're already losing stamina.
And they're in the home stretch.
You sure about that? I don't know what to do with the horse. Yeah, but 7's off the start. The first 7 is based off your start and your position. Your second one is based on your positioning and your feel, and then the last one's based on your spurt and your feel. Okay, so D for positioning, D for spurt, and D for consistency. Yeah. So you need to get a good start based on the horse's leg preference. So we got a perfect start, so that means the horse's ideal position and start is leading. That's what I mean. Like, this horse is just like buggered. It's like glitched. The horse is meant to be a front runner, and the game's treating it like a front runner for the start. And then once we get to the front, it can't do any work and anything. Like, I would love to know its stats. We're gonna let it go, and we're not gonna enter it in a group one. We're just gonna try and we'll save it before her next race, and we'll spectate it. Because you can see here, guys, like, we just have been slaughtering it. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you'd think Sedate Ruler and Obvious Gourmet would throw one of the best foals we've ever had, and we just can't get a good result. So we'll just wait until it's gonna race next, and we'll just do a little bit of a watch. I know it's frustrating for all of us that are watching, but I don't know what to do.
The horses are in the gate.
Good morning, my Gallop Racer families. Welcome in.
And away they go.
We're just a little bit frustrated with Silver Hedgehog at the moment. Don't tell Leanne. I don't know what's wrong with the horse. Has good abilities, has Dominator, but you can't work it out of the gate. And you can't do any work near other horses. Push her at the start so you don't have to push her throughout the race and start lates, but I guess, yeah, that's the game plan. It's going to have to be the game plan, because otherwise I don't know how we're going to win our next race with her. Clearly she's got stats too, because she's got favourites. Like, she's been favourite a few starts. Like, I know she's been favourite in opens, but that race there was a Group 1. So you would think that horse should have the ability to at least maintain its running preference. I don't know. Still in my head in. Let's watch Regal Rarity drop out of this race. Where is it? All the way back there. Nice easy win here. Dark Knight back in the winner's circle, as he should be, but yeah, like, it's just a little bit confusing. Like, we've had some average foals like turn into superstars, and the one that I thought would be a superstar based on the parents, like Sedate Ruler, Obvious Gourmet. Opinion on the Kentucky Oaks. I haven't watched it. I've been meaning to, but I've been a bit busy. I haven't watched the replay. I should probably do that. Right, Mad Courage. And we got Cosmos. Right, let's have a look at Dark Knight now. So 65, very average. Thought a lot more was going to come of this combination, but unfortunately not. Yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, I saw Secret Oath 1. I just haven't seen the replay, so I don't really want to make too many comments about how the race was won or anything like that without having at least some evidence to support my theory. I'll see if it's on YouTube, and I'll watch it in the background while I'm streaming, because that's what I do. Here we go. There we go. Rightio. So Mad Courage, starting favourite here. Good odds.
The horses are on the track.
Looks like a good early pace. I mean, Echo is putting on a lot of pace up early. How far back is Secret Oath in the run?
And away they go. Great start.
Cheers, Marie. Did you get her? If you did, well done. Oh yeah, that's right. You were requesting to get it because you couldn't get it from the sales. That's right. She's currently leading in all three. Well done. You've done really well with it then. Good thing we got a revolution there because I'm still watching this race. Oh, a fair bit of bumping in the back of the field there. Oh, down the straight, they look flat. I'm guessing she comes from nowhere based on this. Yeah, she sort of just out sprints them. She out sprints, times are running and wins it easy, so. No, that's a really easy victory in the end. I feel like the early tempo definitely set the race up. I mean, if you're winning Group 1s like that, I feel like you're doing well, but there was a bit of carnage back in the back of the field, which is strange to see. Yeah, somehow managed to snap up Green Crystal as a 2-year-old on New 8 and he smashed it to the ground. Nice work. I'm too lazy when it comes to doing like the Triple Crown and that in the game because you don't get a horse title for it in this one. If it was 2006 you would, but you don't really get anything from it in 2004. So I just try and just focus on the races that either give me the most money or the horse titles. It's good to see you doing well in your playthrough. Maybe you'll have to start uploading some YouTube vids for us, Marie, to watch. Even if there's no commentary or anything, just upload your best horses or do something here and there. Like just a little snippet for us, maybe. Who knows? It's a long shot. What's the time? 9:50. We've still got 2 hours, so we've got a heap of stream left to go, but I might go put a nice little cheese and garlic pitter in the oven. You're lucky enough to have 6 horses. You're really going to come into my stream, Marie, and flex the fact that you only have 6 horses. It doesn't have to go good, that's the thing. Like when you start something, Marie, like when I started this channel, I didn't expect to have you guys here and have this huge community around me. Like I never expected Horse Racing Gamer to shout me up like you did. I knew I had the ability to play the game, but I didn't think it would be here today, so I'm pretty happy we are. But guys, how do we tell Leanne that her horse is a bust? I don't know how I'm going to go about it. So here we go so far. So Hazel Fox and Mad Courage. Hazel Fox is leading the turf. And then Hazel Fox, Big Shows and Round Cosmos are all leading the dirt. Which is good. So we need to win 1 more with Round Cosmos and 1 more with Hazel Fox. 1 more with Hazel Fox and 1 more with Hazel Fox. But we just got to keep working around it. Alright, we got a Sprint Champ title with Mad Courage. That's huge. And we're unlocking a heap of titles and stuff to buy, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I'll show you. Not that one game, then one beside it. Delete those two. The Derby, they're for the Britain though. Trying to find the rest. New York Oaks. Can't remember the last one. Marie can share her secrets. I know that the first two are right, but I don't know about the rest. Right, we're going to save. Like I said, we're going to save here. We're going to watch this race, and we're going to see what happens. Because the thing is, AI are still programmed to race a horse in their specific position. So let's see if the game's glitched, like it was before, which we know the game can be glitched because we've been there before. Right, let's have a look at the odds. Not the favourite, but we are back on the dirt. Let's see how the hedgehog goes. There she is out the front, number 9. Shows she's leading. Okay, so she's going to lead. Now the question is, guys, is she going to gas or is she going to fly away from them? Where's the favourite at? So the favourite's out wide, doing a lot of work. Oh wait, no, that's not even the favourite. The favourite's at the back of the field. Oh, Thompson's on her. That's easy enough to find. So she's number 10, next to the horse with the green hood. Running easy sectionals. Let's see if this horse gasses. Look at that. So even the AI can't work her out. She's going to run last. She ran last. Well, he ran last. What are we meant to do with this horse, guys? I don't know. I think we just can't do anything, if I'm being honest. Like, we're going to have to reload it. We're going to lose the horse if we don't reload it here anyway. Yeah, we're going to lose us, so we're going to have to load and just try and give it another crack and try and run that race a lot later down the line, maybe. Like Marie said, just give him or her as much time off as we can until we have to race again. Yeah, him. Right, we're running the 10 furlongs in the dirt. If we don't win, we don't win, but there's literally nothing I can do. I've tried my best. I have tried my best. Anyway, what do we got? Nothing really, so we can skip a week. Yo, pirate. Arr. So we need to move Shady Sun out of that race. If I can even find the horse I'm talking about there. We're just going to let Shady Sun go, actually, because we've got X Factor to be the other blocker for the turf category. In worst case scenario, we can get round Cosmos a couple of wins at 10 furlongs, so... Because we're not going to breed with him, and we're not going to just put him in the Hall of Fame or anything like that, so he can just go. And we can get him back later on down the line. X Factor's a better horse in my opinion anyway, so... Let's focus on X Factor.
The horses are on the track.
There we go. Me, Dean, Nielsen, even if they were combined. What do you mean? You're greater than them? Or better than them? Oh, no perfect start there. Anyway, the only problem about this track is the fact that it's downhill. What is this game doing? Like, they're not even front runners. Work your sugar honey iced tea out. Rightio, now that we're settled in front, hopefully we're going to have enough stamina to finish off. I'm going to get a new headset next week. The one that I've got it's starting to annoy me because it's wired and I just want a wireless one. Yeah, F both of them. I just started. The Gallop series and Dean's already blocked.
5 furlongs to go.
Block me that daughter of a bitch.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Oh well. It happens, it happens.
And they're in the home stretch.
I think we went a little bit too late here. Yeah, we did. We're gonna have to restart this race because this is actually an important race. We can't let any other horse win turf races, otherwise we don't get Triple Crown. This is doing my head in. Like, we can't afford Even Link to be the horse that's going to block us. Because that horse can literally ruin our whole year. So, sorry series. I know that it's cheating, but... You're getting held back. Right here, what do we got? We need to move you back as far as we can. Go. Go to next week. And now we need to somehow... You know what, bugger? We're going to move Shady Sun. I just don't want him to annoy me. put you in that race instead. Move you other way, so you can't block us. If I can't win this race, you can't win this race. A little bit tedious, I know. Now we're starting favourite.
The horses are on the track. The horses are in the gate. Go. That was a great start.
We're not risking it this time. We're just going to go out and lead by a fair bit. I know this track sucks for it, but yep, there it is. That's the thing, you can't really do much about it. And then as soon as we hit this flat part at the 9 furlong pole, we're going to get punished because this 8 horse is going to try and fly past us. So we're going to block the 8. See, called it. I know. We somehow still managed to get a 7 there, even though we were going down a hill. But at least we know that we're going to hold the front. Now we can just have a look to see where the danger is, which would be even link. I don't mind blocking horses down the back straight and stuff, just on the straight. Like in this situation here, I want to hold my front position, so I'm just going to put my butt in front of them. I'm not going to go left and right on them. I'm just going to look at where they are, and if they're not smart enough to move around me, then that's their fault. Great Arrow is in this field. He's your favourite horse. Oh my god, there he is. Your favourite 2004 horse, really? Oh dear, we're not going to choke it twice. Come on, X Factor, you gotta bite the bullet. We're gonna hold on, so. Yeah, he isn't going nowhere though. Nah. I feel like there's a lot of good horses in the game, but they're only good if you have them. Like, nothing against your favourite horse, but I feel like he might be the type of horse that's really easy to ride. So, like, he's really good for you, and that's why you love him so much. That's why I love Spinning Post. Like, if anyone else has her, she's not actually that good of a horse, but when you've got her, she's great. Right, so we did what we wanted to do there. Now, we can go forward a week. And now we can focus on these races here, so... So many horses in this race. Holy moly. Do you guys want to watch? Do you guys want to watch these 3 race it out, and then we'll save it. We'll watch these ones. Elite the Triple Crown is Louisville, Baltimore, and then the New York Derby. That's what I thought. But yeah, I thought it was the Baltimore, but I wasn't quite sure. Marie and Elite, do you want to watch these 3 race it out in the Cincinnati? Haha, yes. Right, let's do it. We'll save. And then we'll go split them up, and we'll see who's the better out of the 3. Now that we've got past the Diamond Cup. Rightio. Do we have anyone else to race this week, or is it just these 3? Just these 3. And we'll put Desert Ending in a Group 1 soon, but we'll go watch this race. I'll let this race play for you guys. I'm going to go check on the Teddy. He made some weird noises, like he was into something he probably shouldn't be. But having a look at the field, Spinner's End is the favourite. Monsoon is the 7th pick, and Basic Army is the 9th pick. So one of our horses here is the favourite today. We'll see where they like to run and that sort of thing. Nelson's jumping on my horse. What a buddy. Sit down. Radio, we're back. I got chippies ready. Awesome work. Where's Teddy gone? Yeah. Radio. So, looks like Spinners won that pretty comfortably. I didn't get to watch the race, but you want me to redo it? Rightio, we'll redo it because I didn't get to watch it either. I was too busy worrying about Teddy. I beat Frugal Lark by a good 7 links, being one of the long shots greater. I did not even get a revolution. When he did, he broke Desert Diver's record. I see. Rightio, we'll jump back in. We'll do it one more time, and then we're gonna focus up. We got a lot of racing to do. Yeah. Rematch, but this time narrate it. You mean commentate it? Here we go. Spinner's End still starts favourite here. Basic Army still the 9th pick, and Monsoon is the 7th pick in the market. So, Nelson's not on this time, so that could be interesting. Rightio, let's see. I don't know if we can narrate it because we don't get to see the horses' names, do we? Rightio, jumping on board here with the start. Coming out of the gate well is the number 14, Far Eden, followed closely by the 4th coming from Far Eden. Spinner's End wide on the track here, not really happy with the position currently. Followed closely on the rear by Visible Punch, Parallel Comet next in the running, Social Eagle back on the fence, Ebony Colours there making a lot of progress up the field, Little Derby, Basic Army back at the field, Savage Disco, Monsoon Blizzard to follow Ultra Falcon, Manual Colony and Formal Pisisis at the back of the field. As they turn for the 2 furlong, they're turning for the judge here for the final time. It's still Far Eden out in front, closely followed by Visible Punch. Spinner's End starting to make a rally. If he's good enough, he should be in a fighting spot to finish off strong here down the outside. Ebony Collie there in the mix as they hit the straight. Far Eden still out in front. White Surge coming from the 10 horse. Spinner's End has to dig, has to find on the outside. Looks a little bit tired. Is it going to come down to the wire? It is neck and neck. Spinner's End, Ebony Colony. Let's see who gets the photo. It's a photo here today, guys, between the 14, 10, the numbers unknown, 14, 10, 6. 14, 10, 6 and unknown. In the photo there, Spinner's End is going to get up at the wire. Heartful Delight out of spinning post. The 2-year-old colt winning by a neck here on debut. The numbers are 14, 10, 6 and 12 over the journey. And do I know what was that with Spinner's End, Bank, Snape, Lily, and Tentress Town? They lived in the Snivy. Lived in, and Snivy never left because he's biggest simp ever. Oh my god, you could actually be a commentator. I stutter a little bit. It's just hard when you don't have the information in front of you. Right, yeah, now we actually have to work out who we're racing and where. So we'll probably put Spinner's post in this race because we know he can win it. And then we can move these ones out. Monsoon can have her debut today. And Basic Army can race next week. I started normally imagining having to read too. Not really reading though. When commentators actually do their form guides, they look at what colours the horses are wearing and they have like the horse's name written down next to the colours, so it's easier for them to determine which horse is which. That's why they normally don't like having horses in the same colours. I probably should have tried to win the Dublin, which is a sprint race with Desert Ending. So that way we could have got the international title with her as well. But we can just win that one right later. Good odds here. Scotch Time, the favourite. Win or place. Fingers crossed. We have some good abilities. Yeah, there is a video on YouTube of the best commentator in Puerto Rico narrating his last race. He quit, but he still works at the track. Oh, that's cool. I'd love to get into it, but it's just a very hard field to get into because obviously most tracks have a commentator. So unless you're going to steal someone's job or move for it. I'd like to get into like commentating for video games and stuff like that. I think that'd be really enjoyable. Right, we only got 1-7 there, so... Come on, Blizzard. Last corner lead up. Who is it? Why are these horses fighting? We got close race okay though. I'm not sure what happened there. We should have won that race. We got beat by the 12th pick. Positioning was off, but that's where they raced during the last race. No, I don't know. Maybe. Sorry, Mary, I'll let you down there.
The horses are in the gate. And away they go. A great start.
Where did they run Spinner's End in the first race? Was he leading? I feel like he was meant to be leading. No, he wasn't meant to be. Well, that's where I ran at that race, out towards the back of the pack. So, no, Spinners is not a front runner. So we're probably just butchered 2 races here, guys. We're just going to reload. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm not losing both of these debuts. We're having a bad episode. There were 2 guys in the last race, yeah. So, we know where he wants to run, Ebony Colony. We beat that horse, well this horse has beat that horse twice. We know for a fact that he can win this race, so. Yeah. Positioning. But it's saying slow start, but we had a perfect start. Unless he's meant to be further back in the field and they were just silly. It's 40 degrees where you are and you're only in May. Wow then. Bugger that. Right. Let's try and actually fix this properly. So we know that Blizzard doesn't like running at the back. Yeah, Procedure. Right, sort of. Now we go in here. You're booked. Pennsylvania weather is bipolar. I see. Right, we're going to do it that way so then we can get the international title easier with Desert Ending. Would you race me in the Canary? Yes, I may. Uwu. How do you guys feel about Uwu girls? I can't stand them personally. It does my head in. Like, I understand that if that's your normal tone of voice and you can't change that. How do you watch races with your own horses? If they're entered in a race, you just press square on the race and you watch it. And it'll come up watch instead of race. There, we got the 7. So Blizzard likes to run towards the front. Or not. Every time someone says Uwu, I imagine it being some 60-year-old man forcing his voice. Look, you're not wrong. Hold on, Blizzard. Hold on, Blizzard. Get home. She's home and dusted. Yeah, home and hosed with Riley's. She making her mum proud. She won on debut. Wink, wink. We definitely didn't try that race twice. Because I don't think she's got much speed though, because they were chasing her down pretty strongly towards the end. As for this boy, we know where he wants to run. It's not a front runner, that is for certainty. So here we go. Good luck, Marie. You can win it. I have faith in you. Send a photo of the field. Like, say, like, show me her odds and her, like, her growth type and that. If you can. Like in the Discord. I'll open the Discord now just to have it ready. Oh, there you go. Spinner's End's just going to say goodbye to this field. Here we go. Accessory starting favourite in the Pennsylvania. Who else is in that field? Crimson Love's in that field at $7? You're a short price favourite. Holy moly. Your Chihuahua is trying to lick your foot for some reason. I don't trust Chihuahuas. Everyone's like, worry about big dogs. They're scary. No, big dogs aren't scary. Chihuahuas. They're the real spawns of Satan. Can't believe we got Desert Ending as well. I've never had these horses because I haven't had luck with getting them into the sales. I feel like every time we unlock a horse... Yeah, that horse looks a bit good. By them odds, you're $5 into the favourite market, Marie. Like, holy moly. Easy traffic accomplice. Ooh. I see. I have had Pitbull and he was very lovely. Yeah, Pitbulls are beautiful dogs. I love Pitbulls. If I didn't have Teddy, I would have a Pitbull. They're so gentle. People just give them the wrong name. Just give them a hard time for no reason. You fold X Factor and Ray Babe. Yeah, they produce really good foals. Not superstars, but still good. They're lovely bullheads, exactly. Teddy can be a dinkus. And he was like, oh, don't get a Roddy, they're big and scary and they're dangerous. The only thing my dog that does is dangerous towards our baby is he wants to sit right on top of him because he wants to be so close to him. He will like nudge his booty in and you have to push his booty away. Like that's the only thing he does. And he doesn't do it all the time. He only does it when like AJ's on the floor. So we just don't put AJ on the floor. It's called being smart parents. But yeah. Did you win, Marie? Surely you won that race. When we bought him, his name was Rojo, which is red. We think he used to get abused because he was very scared at first, yeah. Unfortunately, most pit bulls are all like used for fighting dogs, and that's why they get such a bad rap, but it's only because they were bred that way. But we renamed him Rocco. Rocco's a lovely name. Right. We need to win you the furs. You're in the platinum. The music is too far for him. He can win the sprint. And that's it. Okay, so I don't know if we can even use shark bait this year for a blocker. We'll see where we go this week. So we've got basic army up. No one else in that now. And no one else in that. Let's have a look at the babies from this year, see what their stats are. So Monsoon only has 48 speed. I called that. That means you can't run short. Tries a Hispanic mum's type pick. I see. Spinners only has 66 speed. And yeah, okay. We'll see if we can get you. She won easily and I wrote out of position. Of course you did. Of course you get all these easy winners with your originals, where I'm here struggling. It's always the way. It looks like a fast growth though, so hopefully you can get a lot out of her. Top 5 here, so Electric Arrow and Rock of Time. I just don't think Electric Arrow produces the best foals. Like none of our Electric Arrow foals have had any speed. Like we get that ability we want, but we're not getting anything else really. It's alright, I think the other 3 suck. Don't worry, I have a sedate ruler obvious gold mayfoal that can't run to save its life, so don't stress. I mean, everyone is scared of chihuahuas, but the only bad thing is this guy can't keep the booty closed and poops like 7 times a day. So right. I mean, that's just dogs for you in general. Basic's gonna get a nice little revolution. And he's gonna say goodbye, field. Holy moly. Easy win. So all three of our originals have won their start so far. But he's smart, he brings me his plate when he has no food in it. Dogs are very intelligent creatures. That's why they're so lovely. Like, I don't understand why some people hate dogs. Like, you don't have to love dogs, I get that, but just to hate them for no real reason. I'm not quite sure why we're not the favourite here. Coco's about to absolutely bolt through and win this race. And it being a straight course, we won't be able to get lightning speed. That's the only thing about these 8 furlong races. They're all on the flats and you don't get lightning speed. That's why people don't really like the ability. Because it's a super ability to have, but it's hard to activate. Spurt and that on a straight course. Man, we can just settle towards the back of the field and we don't have to worry about people blocking us. If they block us out here, we can just go wide, being a straight race. There's only 11 horses in this field. That's interesting. But yeah, Coco should win this race. Fingers crossed. Let me see if I can get a good pick of my chihuahuas. No worries. Fingers crossed you can. Like, I like all dogs. Like, I don't have issue with dogs that I've never met. Like I say, I don't like chihuahuas. That's just my personal, because I don't like little dogs. Not that I hate them, but... Come on, Coco. You gotta go. You gotta find. No, we didn't get there. Why is none of our luck going our way? Like, that horse ran out of position the whole race, right? Ran back with us when it was meant to be at the front of the field and wins, but we don't get... Like, we get an A for our start, and, like, that's ridiculous. Are you joking me, game? Like, we met our goal, but that's just ridiculous. That is, like... I want Coco Chanel in the Hall of Fame. That really hurts because now we have to... We can't win it with her this year. Game just punished us for no reason. Just made our job a little bit harder. That's all. Because we can't reload again. I don't have time to keep reloading. We've got an hour and a half to try and get through all these races. I don't see it being a possibility. Now watch us win this race pretty easily with good old Hazel. Why do we not get a 7 there? I mean, we're out in front, but we are gassing so fast. Why? Yeah, you are. She's going to win this race, but we lost our last race with Coco Chanel. Not quite sure why. The game just didn't want us to win. We raced her pretty well, I thought, and she only got beat by like half a head, but she shouldn't have lost. Yeah, I saw him. He looks like a fluff ball. Race to the floor he literally ripped out. But yeah, a little bit frustrating, unfortunately. And he didn't stream, he just uploaded a video of Gallop Racer. Okay. Eric posted a video. So as you can see here, now Lonely Club has 18 points. So we need to resave. Far out. Accomplices, race abilities from the top of the head are last, first, and spurt, I believe. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to reload because we need to win that race because Lonely Club has too many points. So Coco Chanel losing that race is actually going to cost us the Triple Crown. I mean, not the Triple Crown, the King of Kings. Frustrating times, frustrating times for you and me. It's a Thunderdome compilation. I'll be back. Right, let's have a look. You win that. You win that. You can win that. You can win that. Right. No, we want to leave the Paris Cup. Can we do it though? Because we have her there. Then we have her there. We want to try and win that race. Then we can win that race. Okay. Right. We'll just wait and see then for him. A stretch person. Why didn't stretch burst kick him? We had close race okay park, but stretch burst didn't even proc. Like, that's how much the game wanted us to lose that race. Anyway, I'm getting frustrated. I need to stop getting frustrated. Because we don't have time to be frustrated. We do not have the time. Right. So... Monsoon Blizzard, we know this race. We know how to win it. We just got to do exactly what we did last time, so... By the way, thanks heaps for the streams and the education and whatnot. I used to just wing this game all the time and never had a plan because I didn't understand some of the nitty gritty, so thanks. No, I thank you for tuning in and watching and taking it all in. Like, that's what I'm here for. Like, I play the game my way because I enjoy it. And back in when I was playing it, when I first was younger, and like a majority of us, there wasn't any information out there about the game. You just sort of learn from yourself. So I'm just glad that we have this little community now where we can bounce ideas off each other. If people want to take things in from that, that's up to them. But as for this community, I'm glad that at least one of you guys that are out there that play this game took in and didn't find me offensive and stuck around to improve your own gameplay. So thank you for that. But like I said, I don't know everything. I know a lot about this game. I'd say I know about 80%, but there's 20% of the stuff out there that you forget and then until you need it, you have to find it again, or so just some things you just don't know. But that's what we're all here to help each other out with. Like, I'd like to say that I'm this breeding superstar, but in reality, I just got lucky over the time trying horses out. I was super lucky that on this playthrough so far that we have 2 horses already with special abilities. Like, sometimes it can take 30 to 40 years to get your first horse with a special ability. So, definitely just lucky. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is boring watching the same races over and over again, but unfortunately, this is how we've got to race to try and get the King of Kings title because it's so tight neck. We lose a race with a horse, it can literally cost us the title. So, because unfortunately, if one horse loses, that means Hazel would have to win another race in that category. Because there's only so many races available, it doesn't always work out. But well done on your first really good foal. Like, easy traffic doesn't really throw fast horses generally. Like, you get a lot of stamina, but for you to get a horse that looks like has both straight off the bat, you've done well. And your spinning post foals will probably be better than mine because you can win the King of Kings with her. So her foals are going to be astronomical compared to mine. I think I only won 1 category with her and got her a couple of horse titles, that's it. So we've got an hour and 15 to finish this year out. I don't think we're going to do it in this stream, unfortunately. So it's probably going to be a 2-parter, and we'll finish the chase for the King of Kings next stream. So unfortunately, that's how it's going to go. But I don't want to lose that opportunity. Got lucky. I think this one is my first half decent easy traffic baby too. Yeah. I mean, Monsoon is a easy traffic baby, if I'm not mistaken. And she was pretty good. I don't know what it is, but whenever you get the front runner ability to pop, you can really, it's hard to get a revolution off that. You don't know what a leisure show is? What do you mean? I mean, Desert Ending is a good horse, I get that, but that just made that look so easy. Abigail said she was taking her pony to a leisure show tomorrow. It's just an equestrian event, mate, where they take all their horses to, and they ride around and like they have show categories. So like the trot, the canter, and all of that. Have you noticed some of the horses, for example, Eastern Knife have that funny gait? Oh yeah. So accessory is technically a half sister Monsoon. Hell yeah. We have a Monsoon baby, so we can check. Hold up. Yeah, easy traffic. So a half sister. Yep. So this is a grand half sister. Which is great. Right, now we need to win this race with Coco. If we don't win this race with Coco, we have to restart. So unluckily, that's how it's going to go. What did we win with you? We won the Long Beach. We might win the music with you instead. Yep, so we're going to put you in the music because you do need to win a dirt race. Then... Shark bait needs to run in that furs. Yep. Radio. Coco Chanel and the good old Foxy. Should be 2 wins this week. I'm not messing it up twice. Cocoa butter. Why are we talking about chocolate butter? That feels like a Harry Styles song to me. Instead of watermelon sugar, it's cocoa butter high. I don't know. That just feels like something he'd sing about. Right. We can't go late here. We need to make sure we get her to the back of the field. Perfect. Now we can just let you settle down here. Good morning, Flash. Welcome in. Lol, it's a moisturizer. Have you seen the video on YouTube of that horse on for Gallop Racer, where it runs with its head in the air? I don't know if it was like every time it races, it runs with its head in the air. Some weird glitch in the game where I've only ever seen one horse do it, but they run with their neck straight in the air. You've seen it, Lightning? Yeah, like its head's in the air. It's never going to lose a photo finish, that's for sure. Oh, we got lightning speed, let's go! How did we get that on a straight course? I don't know, but look at her go. Oh, look at this speed. She's going to make a super broodmare. Maybe on 2003, might be. Might be. Yeah, but it was just weird. It was like a horse just runs with its neck in the air. Cocoa butter isn't chocolate butter. I know, but like cocoa is the ground cocoa beans. We can use cocoa beans to make chocolate. But Hazel Fox has turned into a freak. Hazel Fox has better speed and better stamina than Round Cosmos. Can we just take that into appreciation? An appreciation post for Hazel. Yeah, it's once they add all the ingredients to cocoa beans that make the chocolate, because it's only the extract of the actual bean itself that is used in the actual produce. And then some have a short gait. There's definitely 3 different types of leg types in this game. There's long, short, and medium. A gait is a horse's stride. So it's running style. So you've got trotters, you've got pacers, then you've got thoroughbreds. Their gait is their ability to run, pretty much. So how they use their legs. A longer gait normally means they have a long stride. A short gait means that they take heaps of steps for each meter. So it's like the more steps they do to cover the same amount of ground. There's no particular best stride to have, but obviously longer horses tend to do better with a longer stride on heavier tracks because they don't get as tired. but shorter gait horses tend to do better on dirt tracks when they're in dry conditions because they shift the dirt easily. This horse has a medium gait. Ah, yeah, Eric was talking about it the other day. How one of his 2004 horses had more strides than his other horses. Yeah, that's it. That'd be exactly right. Yeah, so the longer the stride, it really depends. I would say the better the horse, but that's not always the case. Just depends on the surface they're running on. So we need to win a couple of races. So we're going to try and win the Paris Cup with Hazel. So we need to win 3 races with X Factor. Then in the sprint we need Coco to win 1 more, Hazel to win 1 more, and Mad Courage to win 1 more. And then in the dirt we just need Round Cosmos and Hazel to win. So hopefully we can work that out now. Rightio. So you're in the music, so that's your dirt race. Awesome. I know you're mad, boy, but... I just don't want you to get in the way. As far as I'm concerned, you can just have a break off. As long as I can take to not run you. Can you on turf? Yep, you're a turf horse. Sweet. Franco had a massive stride. That he did. He roared when he went down the turf. Right. Can't run in the Paris. So we can win the London Mile. But we want to win the Paris Cup. This is where it gets tricky. Because we won the Paris Cup. We don't need to win that one though. And then we can win the World Mile. Okay. We're going to win the Paris Cup. That's out of a distance. So we'll have to save just to be safe to make sure we do win that race. But that's the next goal for her. Now then. Sharkbait's going to try and win the fur, and then he'll try and win the sprint one. Coco Chanel needs to win another mile. Which is perfect. Sweet. X Factor will need to win 2 more turf races. Yeah, you can run in the Sydney. Just trying to think of where my horses need to run. Then we'll win you as many races as we can. You're booked in that race. Monsoon. We know you run 9 furlongs, so we'll put you in that. As for Omega, we don't know much about you. We'll chuck you in 8 furlongs over the Moonlight. Spinner will go through here. We might try Group 1 with you. Might not work out, but we really don't mind at this point. So you're booked, you're booked, you're booked. Hazel's definitely booked. Shady Sun's booked because we wanted to get him out of the way. Now, as for Sprinter Boy here, he can run in the Paris Mile. Sweet. Big shows are dirt. And we haven't got a dirt race for her. We don't have enough races for her, so... Yeah, there's not enough dirt races in the year. That her distance, so we might have to keep her around for 1 more year. Just to get her in the Hall of Fame to boost her breeding, so those two can breed together. Or we might not even worry about it, who knows. I know I just went through that and that took a lot of explaining for nothing, like not much result, but it makes sense in my head. Look, Regal again. This is how Regal's still only won 1 race. 1. So we got Silver. This could be the race where we lose Silver. Unfortunately, if we lose Silver here, we lose Silver. As sad as that is. I can't work this horse out. We tried watching Silver race on her own with an AI jockey. They ran her as a leader and she still gassed out. So, and we are meant to be the winner in this field, by the way. Keep that in mind. So 10 furlongs over the dirt trip. Should be a very strong horse, and it's just been super disappointing of late. So we'll just see how we go.
And they're off. That was a great start.
Right, we got her out in front. Let's see if we can keep her there. Don't want that other horse anywhere near us. As soon as that other horse came near her, she sucked. Hey, we actually maxed on stamina for a change. That's a new thing. Believe it or not.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
You love this track in this game? I'll let you know how I feel about this track after this race. Like, she's losing stamina at 2.5.
2 furlongs to go.
Like, she's gassing already. Like, she's the favourite, meant to win this race. And look at this. That's the 7th pick in the market, chasing her down. Like, we're going to lose her. And you know what? I honestly don't care at this point. We tried everything we could. We ran her as a front runner. We put her 4, 5, 6, 7 lengths in front of the field, and she gasses out, and the horse that wins sets the record. We had an A for our start feeling position, but it gives us a D on our spurt, so I'm done. There's literally nothing we can do with that horse. We got a perfect start, we got the abilities to proc, and we still can't win the race. So I don't care if that horse turns into a superstar. I'm going to run against it and bury that horse in the dirt. I don't care. Sorry, Leanne. I know that's rude for me to say, and I know that it's hard to hear, but I tried everything I could. So if the game wants me to race against that horse, well, then they're going to get their wish, because I'm not going to keep saving and resetting for a horse that I literally tried everything with. I tried running her in a different position. I tried running him in a different position. I tried running him 400 miles in front of the field. I tried running him just out of the gate. Like, I tried so many different things. I tried watching an AI jockey win on him. The AI couldn't even win on him. So I'm done. I am diddly done. So I do apologise, Leanne. I am very sorry that we can't keep racing Silver Hedgehog. It would have been nice to breed with him, being our only obvious gourmet foal, but there is unfortunately nothing we can do with that. Like, I'd be frustrated too. Like, if I was watching a horse racing game or a Genesis and they lost the original that I named, I'd be frustrated too. But in this case here, we tried everything. We tried resetting, we tried changing the race, putting the distances in different races, and no cigar. Like, this is how a front runner should race. Didn't have a perfect start, went to the front, did a little bit of work, but then settled and then blew the field away at the end of the race. And all this horse has is speed at the moment. Like, obviously her other stats are pretty good, and she's one of the best broodmares in the game. But see, AAA, you know. But you guys have to tell me, how does a horse that has Gate Rocket get an A for a start? Which is an ability which helps them get a good start. Anyway, I'm just going to stop talking about it, because I'm just going to keep frustrating myself to the fact that that's the first time I failed. I feel like I've actually failed with that horse. There's nothing wrong with the breeding of that horse. That is me as a jockey. I failed. So I apologise. I feel sorry, but and I'm a little bit sad because it was our only obvious gourmet foal. But there's not much we can do about it. Tinkerbell's looking like a superstar. And the rest are doing pretty good as well. Let's see if we unlocked any more stats for that horse. So 75 heart, 30 temper, poor on the turf, so it wasn't even we were running it on the wrong surface. Gate rocket, no wins, so we still ran third in that last race and it wasn't good enough. Cool. Midnight Bourbon went on to have a decent career after us, winning a couple of races, but that happened with Plastic Cup. There was a 50-50 chance that he was a good horse. He wasn't the best. He won one time and got retired after getting horrible finishes after that. Yeah. That's like this game in a nutshell. Like, take Regal Rarity, has 83 speed, but even the AI can't win with him. Like, he's been favourite his last 2 starts and they can't win with him, but we get in trouble if we don't do it. So, right, Shark Bait's up today. Hazel's still at 99 speed. 99 staying, guys. 99 speed and 99 staying. That's the first time we've hit that with an original. We don't know Shark Baits because obviously he's past his peak and we haven't unlocked all of his stats, but... What do we got? We got a native turkey. Gobble gobble, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, like I said, I really do apologise, Leon. If you're upset, you can DM me and we'll have a chat. But there's not much else I could do. And Rage, welcome in. Rage, do you want to watch back that last race with Silver Hedgehog and let me know what I could have done differently? Because we're all stumped here. Like, I tried Elite's idea of just settling her behind the leader to see if that works, and she gassed out quicker than anything. We tried watching a AI jockey ride her. That didn't work. He lost. He gassed out after leading. She ran last. It's kind of funny to watch, not gonna lie. But yeah, let me know if you can work out anything, because I definitely could not. Come on, Basic. Come on, for the army, get up. Here he comes. Close race, not good. I'm gonna run second, just. Damn it. I ran a horse with 91 temper in 2004 series. The start was fast. It caught me off guard and I lost the race. It was gonna be my first actually decent horse. Damn, you hate those because sometimes a race can just throw you off. Like, it happens. It definitely does happen. Mad Courage here should be the winner. Yeah, hopefully we have enough juice in the tank when we come down to the straight the final time. So we've got about 45 minutes left to stream, guys. 45 minutes to make as much progress as we can. So, fingers crossed. Well, this is how our front runner should start their races. Easy as that. To be honest, I don't think he did anything wrong. It's just something wrong with Silver's stamina. Okay. I said the first time I raced her that I think she's glitched, like the game has glitched her somehow. But yeah, okay. I'm glad that at least my biggest questioner is on my side with that one. Like watch this space though, because she'll turn out to be a really good horse, or he'll turn out to be a really good horse later on down in the game, and he'll start winning races on his own. But I'm past the point where I don't think I could have done anything differently. Like Mad Courage doesn't have any stamina, and he's got speed, and he can win like this. Like he's going to gas out before the finish line, but he's still already tried, you know? She wasn't even trying down the straight. Like he's going to bolt away. Oh, a little bit of stutter there. Sorry guys, not sure what that was about. It's weird how he hasn't called me Mr. Confidence. It's not Mr. Confidence, it's Mr. Arrogant. Mr. Arrogance. Oh, Elite, you're here. I mean, no, not Elite. Rage, you're here. We gotta name your file. Did you see in the last stream, Rage? Flimsy Shield and Best Bridge had their first foal together. So at the moment, I think we got Best Shield. I think we put down, but you can think of a name. We just put down Best Shield for now in case you weren't able to name it. But at the end of the day, it's your fault, so you've got to let us know. I think this is one of the easiest racetracks to run on, if I'm being honest. This track is pretty easy. A long back straight, a long front straight. You just got to be at the right point on the racetrack at the right time. I love to do like a challenge episode of this game where you just pick out all the horses that always run second, like Happy World, for example, this year. I love long stretches. Arrogant Cross. Okay. You don't want to keep the flimsy or the shield in that one? Shark bait, ooh ah, shark bait, ooh ah, shark bait, ooh ah. Shark bait. Shark bait. I'm glad we got that win, so we can close that one. We don't need that open, and we don't need the files open. Sweet. Now, because Finley was describing your arrogance, okay, now we're just going straight onto the nose. Arrogant Cross. I feel like Infinite and they mess my spurt up because everyone starts as soon as they get on the straight. You just don't worry about what other horses do. You just got to worry about the rest of the field, look at the field and see how it runs out. That's what I do anyway. So now we're going to win a dirt race, which we have the Independence Cup for. Another world, Mad Courage, let's go. Now this thing is just another face of beauty. And soon back up again. And we have Spinner in a Group 1. Probably a bit outclassed. But, oh well. Right. Like, let's say who's booked. You're booked. You're booked. 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 Give you a week off just for a moment. Yeah, so Sharkbait needs to run in the dirt version of that, which is here, to sprint. And Coco is already booked in that, which is sweet. You're booked, and then we got the rest of our foals. Righto. Let's go racing. We're making a bit of progress, just not as fast as we want. Yeah, I'll rename the foal at the end of the stream just because of how much time we have. We're on a bit of a time crunch because I told the missus I'd be in bed by midnight, as it is Mother's Day tomorrow. And I've still got to go and write a card for her. So we are favourite starting off here with the Blizzard. So fingers crossed we can win this race pretty easily. But yeah, we'll try and make as much progress as we can in the next half an hour. And then we'll rename the foals and stuff like that at the end of the stream. Why ride a horse and sit up on top of a horse when you can just sit in the cart behind one closer to the ground? I don't know. I've rode motorbikes and that type of thing, so it's not like I don't have a fear of riding horses or anything like that. The horses that I've owned haven't been broken into saddle, and the ones that have been broken into the saddle, we just don't own a saddle. Like, I've been offered to be taken riding and that type of thing, but it's just not my cup of tea. Everyone has their thing. Mine's to sit behind a horse in a cart. Other people like to be up there on top. Just how it goes sometimes. We probably went a little bit too late here with the Blizzard, but we still have some ground for them to make up. Hold on, Blizzard. We're gonna hold on. Because there's a higher chance of you getting kicked in the face in a cart. There is not. I've literally only ever seen one person get kicked in the face while sitting in the cart. You can get tipped out in that, but never. Only in America where the sulkies are right, like way closer to the back end of a horse. Is that even possible? But most of the horses have really good manners anyway. Better odds here with spinner than I thought. So, I'm not mad at that at all. I could do harness, but it's probably hard to learn and I'm lazy. It's not hard to learn at all. Like, if you have the right horse to learn on, it's really easy. You've just got to understand how to, time your racing. Like, you got to learn what sectionals you should be doing for track work and that type of thing. But you start off by jogging horses. Plus, the horses in harness are close together. The horses themselves aren't actually close. And you've got about a 15 centimeter gap between your wheels. It's actually pretty easy. And you learn that when you're jogging beside other horses when you're learning. You just jog on the outside of another horse and you just learn your space. It's like driving a car. You just learn the space of the vehicle and how big the vehicle is and where you can put your wheels and where you can't. It's the easiest way to say it. Revolution here with the lovely spinner's end. Now it's going to come down to a match race to see if Tidy Wonder can catch up to Spinners End in front with a furlong left to run. Now they travel up the hill with a density lead, increasing his lead here. Spinners End going to be too fast here for Tiny Wonder as they come down to the fucking end of the 2-horse race. Never mind that swear word that got slipped in there. Oof, Blue, guess what I got on accessory? I'm guessing lightning speed. Or you got last to first, which would be the special version of that. Or you got the upgraded coming down to the what? Coming down to the wire is what I said. Yeah, it would be lightning speed because you have spurt. That would be my guess. Send me a photo in the Discord. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know what to do. Eight to 12. Nerves of Steel. Interesting. I wouldn't have picked that, no. Do we want to try half this horse on the dirt? You know what? We're going to. Just because we can. But well done. Congratulations on your first special ability, on your first crop of foals. Definitely fair. I'm definitely not salty at all. Nah, well done. I'm joking. Of course I'm joking. Blue punching the air right now. Nah, not quite. Just making sure that all of my horses are booked that should be booked. Can you even run that distance? Yeah, you can, right? I've sort of lost focus on these other ones, unfortunately. Right. You're fine. You're fine. And you're in that one. Yeah, show me some of her stats in the Discord if you get a second. I want to see what her stats look like. Because surely you would have been at the end of the year by now. Oriental Phantom. We played this horse before, but we've got Electric Arrow and Eyes of Leah. That could be back of the field. That could be Preceder. Definitely not a leader, and we shouldn't be a closer. So we just get a good start and sit in the middle of the pack, I guess. And hope for the best. So far, so good. We're very much stamina here for Omega, but we have the long shot in this field, so we're just going to try and time our spurt. Yeah, didn't get the revolution. Right. Nice little run here from Omega though. We have the long shot in this field, but Omega are going to bolt away down the straight. Pulling away 2-3 lengths, coming down to the wire, is going to gas out on the wire. But we're still going to hold on. Omega at any old odds. the money, the bolter, at the top of the straight, was there contending with the lead, but with about 2 furlongs left to run, he really put the hammer down on the track there. The 14 Omega. Electric Arrow out of a Eyes of Leah mare. Final sectional 33 and 7. Beating the 8, the 10, and the 4. Your numbers for this race. Huge performance there on debut from Omega. First up, not really backed here by the bookies, but ended up putting in a really good show. I posted when I'm back at the stables. She's a weirdo though. I can't figure out where she runs, but she's mostly unstoppable regardless. You said it, easy traffic and accomplice. So she's either a complete trailer, a preceder, or somewhere in between. So I personally would probably just try her last, try her up near the front, and then if that's not the case, then just drop her in between the two. But the best way to work out where a horse wants to run is work out your start and see what they give you for your start. So if you drop out the back of the gate at the start and you get you get an A, but then your position's a B, it means your start was good but the rest was bad. So then you've got to work around that. I mean, I'm running her in easy races while I'm still working her out because she has a sustained growth type. Oh, it is a sustained growth type. I look like a fast growth type. I was wrong. Well, that's good though. But yeah, no. Accomplice throws some backrunners, but every now and again she throws a couple that follow the size line, which is the most annoying part. I mean, that's the challenge of this game with the originals. It's not like 2003 where you get everything handed to you and you get to see what it is from the start. I really want to go chuck this garlic herb thing in the air fryer, but I don't have time. I could do it in the middle of a race, but then I worry about losing a race. All I gotta do is go chuck it in the air fryer, put the timer on and come back. But I am so lazy. Been a while since we've raced on Rocky. But he is the favourite here. We'll see what type of performance he gives us today. Last corner lead's going to kick, which is going to give us that boost. I've tried a middle and back and a stamina caps every time, but it's only been at max of an A position and remains unlocked. If your stamina's maxing, you're in the right area, but to get a higher than an A position, you need to go straight to the position. So to get higher than an A, you need to go straight to the position. So maybe try dropping her completely out of the gate, and then hopefully you're in a better spot. I don't know. I'm not racing her, so you probably know more about it than I do. I'm just guessing at this point. Twitter is a very dark place. Why? Why? Do I want to know? Oh, we don't have time for you. Sorry, darling. Coco's back up. Peanut's going up against... and we have to race him because we have to. Later, how are you only just realizing that? Yeah. I'm with Rage on that one, my guy. I don't want to know. Okay. Win or place? Really? Okay. Video. No one else in your race. No one else in your race. Don't need you. No one else in your race. No one else in your race. Right. As this game loads in, I'm going to quickly go chuck this thing in the air fryer. I'll be right back. Radio, I'm back. Let's have a look at our odds here. Bradygate's favourite, which is fair enough, but we still have good odds. Let's win this race. I was never a lot into social media. Don't get into social media. If I can give any advice to you younger fellas and ladies, stay away from social media. It is a fake, false sense of security, and people that like it and rely on it are insecure in themselves and rely more on what people think of them on the internet than what they do in real life. Advice over. It's okay to have social media, but do not let it control your life. A lot of this younger generation is either depressed or stressed based on the fact that their social media presence is the reason that they're not liked at school and stuff like that, which is completely incorrect. But like, Blue hit the nail on the head. Yep. Don't worry, I've been there. I've been around people that have been there. 84 stamina, 10 plus. Ooh, very good stats. Could hit 90 stam. Might not too, but fingers crossed for you, it definitely does. How have we not got the ability hates pack yet, by the way? But yeah, that's last corner leader, stretch, burst, and grit. Wait, why is no? That's weird. Nice little riding by me, using that little bit of a jet stream off the back of Brighter Gate. Brighter Gate's going to be a little bit too strong here down the straight by the look of it, but we're still fighting for second. Hopefully close race not good doesn't ruin our chances of meeting our goal. We're still going to run second, sweet. And the thing is, it's mostly girls that that social media negatively impacts. Exactly. Like, it does affect blokes as well, because if you're not the most popular bloke in your posts and stuff, and you got people commenting on it saying, oh, you're a nerd, or just like other really bad words and stuff, of course it's going to bring you down. Or if you're like lonely and people aren't liking your stuff and commenting on your stuff, of course it's going to impact you. But my suggestion is just to focus on the people around you and the people that you care about. And if they don't like something about you, either try and change their view on it or tell them this is who you are. You've got to just be who you are. I spent so many years of my life trying to make everyone happy, trying to fit into cliques and groups that I didn't really want to be in. Like, looking back on it, I shouldn't have even tried to change who I am. I'm happy with who I am now. And that's the thing. I love Pokemon. I love being a nerd. I love games. I love older games. I love horse racing. And that's just who I am. And if people don't like that, then that's fair. That's why I love this YouTube channel, because everyone comes here because we all enjoy the same things. We all love horse racing. We all love to have a good little chit chat and get some stuff off our chest. And I'm glad that we can all do that together. Because I definitely needed this when I was younger. I know that even older people too just like to be able to come in and talk to people as well. So we're all in this together, guys. That's the thing. Come on, Coco. We went a little bit early just because I couldn't risk losing this race. But Coco Chanel, class above this lot. Not the favourite, but she's still going to win this pretty comfortably. Close race OK is going to kick and give her that little bit of a bolster. Coco Chanel. Probably one of the surprising ones of the crop as well. I wasn't really expecting much out of a flowering bridge mare, but to get lightning speed, I'm just so happy. I am possibly the old girl of this Gallop Racer squad, haha. I know it's rude to ask a lady her age, but Marie, how old are you? Because I feel like Genesis might have you beat. But no hate either way. I don't care about age or race or gender. Like, I just love you guys because you guys support me. We all support each other. The one social media I tell myself I'm not downloading is TikTok. Only reason I like TikTok is because you can search the trends that you like Valorant and stuff. Like, there's no point in me making like Gallop Racer TikToks because there's hardly a market for it, and it'll be a waste of my time. And imagine trying to fit Gallop Racer content into a 30-second video. No, thank you. And Spinning Post isn't going to get the 3W over Red Emerald has smashed her in the turf. Oh, you can win it next year. It's all good. Just run her an extra year. And you're 30? That's nothing. I'm 24. Oh, I'm 24 this year. You know, like 30 is nothing. I'm 23. Like, I think Genesis is up there with the same age as you, so like definitely don't stress about your age. You know what I'd really love in this group? Like an old grandpa who's like 40, 50, 60, 70, and he just comes in, he's like the grandpa of the group. I'd love that. And he's like, back in my day when I used to play Gallop Racer, my grandson showed me the game, and I've played it every day since. And he has like every horse in the game bred, and he knows everything about the game. Abigail, you're 30 this year? Well, there you go. See? We're all here to support you, Marie. We need a grandpa, exactly. Holy, who is the 2? Oh, the favourite, Dry Love. It was like, huh? That horse is a rocket. And then all of a sudden, you're in good company. That's it. Speaking of Genesis, guys, unfortunately, I feel like she's not coming back to Gallop Racer anytime soon. So I'm going to have to make the decision to not pull her from the competition, but we're going to have to just continue on with it. Otherwise, we're not going to get back to it. Like, I know it sucks. But we've waited. Let's see. We 3 weeks ago was our last upload on 2003. So, unfortunately, that's a month. I take offense to everyone being in their 20s here. Okay, so you're fine with the 30-year-olds? Yeah, like I'm the same. That's why I was happy to wait for it, because like at the end of the day we're doing the series together, and that was the whole point. Like, we'd do it together and it would be a race and everything would be lovely. But unfortunately, I think that that's burning. I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry about the wait. It's cooked perfectly. It's not burnt at all. It's a good thing I went out when I did. I take offense to everyone being over 20. Yeah, I understand where you come from. Yep. Okay, I'm 19, so don't fall in that group. Nice. A rage where the youngest, unless Lightning is. I don't know how old Lightning is, but I feel like Lightning works, and Casmel works as well. So I feel like they're in the older group, but I'm not quite sure how old. I mean, we're still going to win this race pretty easily. I mean, we're going to smash them. We were the 70-cent favourite, so. Sweet. It's like a garlic, herb, and cheese bread. Pita bread. It's so soft and fluffy. We've got 10 minutes. You're hungry but you don't know what to eat. I'm like that all the time. You're not. A lonely club needs to stop winning turf races, sprint races. Okay, we will. Yeah. Arrogant. Cross, didn't you say? Pretty sure that's how you spell it. If it's not, we can change it later, but if we forget, then you guys can let me never live that down. So you spell it sweet. Okay. This is the week we need to save. And we need to make the decision. Where is Coco? So there's one. There's only 2 races left, so no. Big shot. Mag Coach, you can't win that race. Yeah, because you've won your 2. Yeah, you can't win that race. We'll just chuck you in the next week. Those last 2 sprint races are for... Hold up. Or did I just mess up? Please don't tell me I messed up. Yeah, because Hazel needs to win 1 more sprint. And then we need to win a different blocker for Lonely. Yeah, so 1 more for Hazel, and then that's it. Cool. And as for the dirt, we need to win... But yeah, sort of. X Factor needs to win 2 turfs. Yeah, that's fine. That's the tricky part. We need to keep an eye on Lonely Club and make sure he doesn't win. But yeah, so we got that one. No race in that one. Music, and then the Paris. Yeah, perfect. Now we need to just save and do this. Let me save on the top one, and our bottom one's our actual, like, finished progress. Sure, I'll take your challenge. No, it's a good idea for basic army as well.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was a great start.
So guys, I have a question for you all. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about it, but for my sanity and for the progression of these videos, how do you guys feel about breeding every second year? So we breed a maximum of 6 horses every second year. So I want to make more progress. And I know that more horses are, you get more strike rate. But just an idea, it doesn't have to be fact or fiction. Mad Pirate is gone. No fight here today from the Pirate. Johnny Depp's not going to be happy with that. You do that, it seems logical. 1 year, yes, and then 1 year, no. Sounds good to me. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking, because otherwise we're going to continue having like 6 foals a year, and we're going to have 12 horses, because by the time a horse retires, most of our horses aren't retiring until they're 4. So it means we'll have a year break. That first lot should be retired, and then the next lot will still be racing, and then we sort of get a break in between. But we got to wind down our numbers first. Yeah, we're not a dirt horse. We are not a dirt horse.
The horses are
But
on the track.
I just wanted to make sure that everyone was happy with that first before I go and do it. Because breeding is the biggest part of this channel.
In the gate.
And I got no issue with just keeping it how it is. It just means that progress-wise, you get 6-hour streams that we literally only make a year worth of progress. I don't want to do a 6.5-hour stream again for that little amount of progress. Like, I don't mind doing long streams if I got the time, but like, I'm not excited for the time I tell Abigail that one of her babies needs to leave the breeding barn. I really don't want to have that fight. Like, I know that it's going to come to a time where that's going to happen later on down the track. I just don't want to prepare for it at all. Maybe do that for now, but then go back to breeding. But only do 3 foals per year. Yeah, no, that sounds good too. Okay. Who's the oldest then, if Genesis isn't? You're a bit slow at that. This is a good run. We were meant to come last and we ended up... Wait, you just realised she is the oldest? Yeah, that's what I said. I thought she is. I think she's like 33 or something. Like I said, age doesn't matter though. Let's win this race.
horses are on the track.
Fingers crossed. Eric's in his late 20s. I think he might be in his 30s. Or late 20s, because like some of the things he says about his age, it's a bit funny.
And they're off. That was a great start.
You think she's 29? Oh, okay. Oh, if you think he's 29. Yeah, could be. Okay, cool. Yep, 27, 28 or 29. If you think 6'2" is giant, you must be very short elite, because I'm 6 foot. So to me, he's only just a little bit taller than me.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Yeah, Rage is 6'1" at 19, like... 6'2" isn't giant, my guy. I know average height's like 5'8", but...
2 furlongs to go.
To be fair, you're only 16 as well, so you're not going to have your growth spurt until at least 17, 18. Nice. I'm 5'10", I call it giant because no one is in my family is over 6 foot. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, you guys are massive. I want to see giant stand next to someone that's 6'5" or 6'6". I play basketball and our center, he's 6'5". You're 14. Well, there you go. You won't have a growth spurt until you're 16 and 17. What are you stressing about? We are meant to win the Paris Cup, guys.
The horses are on the track.
No pressure, Hazel. You're 5 foot even? That's awesome.
The horses are in the gate. Go.
It won't surprise me though if you're like the tallest person in your family, Elite. I'm calling it now. I'm the tallest in my family. On both sides of my family, actually. Everyone on my dad's side was under 5'9". My nan and my auntie are both like 4'9". My nan's passed away now, but yeah. You already are the tallest? Exactly. So you'll just keep growing. It's weird. It happens all the time. Your dad's 5'10"? Yeah, you'll be really tall then. I don't know. People who have shorter dads tend to be like really tall for no reason. Kind of funny. Well, there you go. Your grandpa was 6'3", so there you go. So that's where your height's going to come from. I'm not in my family. My brother and my cousins and my dad are a little bit taller. Okay. I'm 5'3" and my dad's 6'2". Mum is 5'2". Yeah. Whoa. No, we need to save stamina. What am I doing? This is a huge race for Fox and it's way out of a distance range. So we just need to show him that speed, Hazel. This is a huge race for you. Oh, she's going to do it easy. She's got heaps of stamina left to play with. furlong left to run. Hazel Fox is bolting away with this field. Someone call the fire brigade because this girl is on fire. Burning up the field. Absolutely gobbled them up. Hazel Fox, our first horse to win the Universal Cup and the Paris Cup. I remember growing up, my sister used to call me a dwarf for being 2 inches shorter than her. How the tables turn. My sister always used to pick on me because I was shorter than her, and now she's like tiny as. It's hilarious. So let's have a look at this. So, yep. Hazel needs to win a turf race. She doesn't need to win a turf, she needs to win a sprint, and then she needs to win a dirt race. Now, we can get another dirt race with bait. Yeah, we can win another one with bait, and we can also win one with, cool. Yeah, I don't know why my sisters do that, let you know, like you know that I'm about a foot taller than you, right? Yeah, pretty much. Gallop racer and all-rounder. Nice. So we've got 2 titles for doing that race. We got a horse. We unlock a new horse. Let's have a look at her career so far. So 20 starts for 14 wins, 132,000 in prize, and she's won a heap straight. She's such a good horse. We've unlocked all of her stats and her abilities, so we're going to register her now, just before I forget. There we go. Right, beauty value's up. Now I need to work out what I need to do with Hazel. So we're here. Can't run in that. Don't need to run in that. Who's only won one Group 1? Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about now? Pina Colada. Rocky. Sharkbait 6 for 6. Hazel. She's won 14 Group 1s. Oh, she has only won Group 1s, yeah. Yeah, no, because we knew she was going to be a beast. Right, before we end the stream, guys, because we're going to call it there, we're going to make sure that we've got this planned out to a T. Because I want to do it now that we're here. So, info office. You know what? I'm even going to open up a Word document if I can. WordPad, perfect. That will do. Right. Move that over there. And we're going to look at the ranking and we're going to work out who we need. So Hazel, done with the turf. Done. That's fine. She's going to win that regardless, but we want to win X Factor as well. Now for the sprint, we need to keep an eye on Lonely Club. Right, Lonely Club and State Elite World. Right, and that's in the sprint. Sprint. And Hazel needs to win 1. Rightio. Turf done. And dirt. Let's have a look at the dirt. Keep an eye on Hazel. Hazel needs 1. Shark needs 1. Keep an eye on clear Asset and Happy World. Right. So that's what we need to do. So there's me notes. So based on that, we'll worry about the sprint first. Because, let's have a look. Oh, I forgot to see. I won 26 route ones with a horse once, but I don't remember who. Wonder Horse is a horse title where you need to win 30 total group ones. So 26 is not that impressive, sorry. I mean, it's good, but it's not the best. Right. Because we want to win... Do I have a horse for that? On the dirt, Shark needs one as well. Shark bait. Yeah, you're booked in one. You're in the sprint. Yep, so you're going to win one. Now, the only issue with that is... We can race her here, and then she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks off for the independence. I think that's the play. Yes, I think that's the play. He was a B ranked horse. Can't be a B ranked horse if you won 26 group ones. Unless it was like an in-game horse. Hazel only needs to win one, needs to keep an eye on Lonely Club and Stately World. So what we're going to do then is we're going to use Round Cosmos as a blocker in the World Mile Cup. Yep. Hazel then can... We don't have to worry about those we don't have to worry about the turf, and shouldn't have to worry about the classic. Because on the dirt, we need to just keep an eye on Clear Asset and Happy World. So her next start will be the Independence Cup, and then she'll win the China Mile. And then we should have it done. Right. Can you run 10 furlongs? I think we might just put Big Show in here as a blocker. I know she can't really run 10 furlongs, but we need a blocker there. So that's what we're going to do it with. Okay, it's midnight, so I'm already late. So we'll just book everyone now. Omega. Bad stamina, but still won that race somehow. Blizzard's already booked. You're booked. Not racing you. You're booked. Dark Knight. Can you even run the 15? I doubt it. And that's on that day, so definitely not. I might catch up to you on 2003 and then continue the 2004 series. Yep. That sounds like a really good plan. Rightio. Coco's run all of her races that she can. You can't run that distance. We might just give her some time off. Pina Colada wants to run into Continental. Can't even run the distance, so that's not happening. Go around the Mile Champ Cup. As for Rocky, you're looking pretty good, Rocky. You're our best one so far from this combination, so you'll probably go into the breeding barn. So we'll try and aim for a decent race with you next year. Actually, we will do the Prince Cup with you instead to see if we're going to lock everything. You're on the way down, but we'll race you out. You're booked. Booked. Shady Sun, like I said, we just needed to use him as a blocker. Hazel's at her peak, so that's good to see. You're booked. You're booked. And you're booked. So everyone is booked, guys. We can save. The plan has been made. It's just up to whether or not we can get lucky. I wonder if horses know if races are big. Yeah, they know. They definitely know. Rightio. I just want to check on these horses first to see what their races are. So we need to check on Lonely Club and Stately World. Lonely Club L. So Stately World, here we are. Not registered to run. That's a good sign so far. And Lonely Club is the other one. Not run. Yeah, they probably won't book them yet. It's probably a bit too early, but rightio, this is where we're going to call it. We're in a pretty good spot. Can I retire you? No. And we know what we're going to try and do next episode, so we're not saving that document. Peace out, guys. I know it's been a little bit of a teaser stream, but we should finish off the rest of the series next time out. So, well, not this series, but the push for King of Kings. So, fingers crossed we can get it. I have high hopes. But thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.